Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, we will be playing Genshin Impact, obviously. And today we're going to find out if the starter team holds up. And what I mean is that, can Kaya, Amber, Barbara, and Liza still compete to this meta? And we're not going to go against these 3 boss battles because I have tested them before to see if it's all clear, mostly because I want to see which artifacts, will work well with them. And I did try with the bosses, and obviously they do solo them all. But what we are going to do is test them in a whole different way. Can they defeat? For one, we're probably going to go for the Musgrave, because we all know that their dungeons are very challenging. And then we're going to go ahead and test them with the, hold on, I don't know why I just pressed or what dungeon we're in, but it's some dungeon. It's like with artifacts and stuff. Yeah, there we go. And we're tested with them, we're tested with this dungeon. Well, level 69 dungeon. So the first test is obviously, as I said, we're going to Musgrave, cause why not? And also Musgrave is a bit challenging, and of course I haven't completed fully myself, despite the many attempts I tried on my YouTube channel. And we're going to stop until one of us dies, and if we do die, then well, that's going to be a shame. Let's see how these starter teams do with dungeons and stuff. And also we're good. We're also as you can see, we're kind of good because Kaya can handle this, because Kaya has an ice element, while he is very effective towards ice. And it's also good for Lisa too, because we also have Electro, and there's a lot of Hydros. And as you can see here, the damage do be hitting well. But the HP or the tanking for some of these characters aren't all that good for Lisa, for example. But she does hit like a truck. I will admit that. And also same thing with Kaya. Kaya is getting those, hits in. And also, if you're wondering about the artifacts, I don't have them. They're fire corrupted. So if you want to know the artifacts, then too bad. I'm going to put them up on screen. Again, corrupted. So no artifacts. And which I don't feel like taking that majority of the video showing the artifacts, because who wants to see artifacts when you can just see gameplay? But in a way, I guess you can see there is a couple things that is wrong with this team. For one, obviously for starters, it is hard for Lisa to pop her ability, mostly because if she's surrounded like this, then she's technically done for. And we also haven't used Amber yet, so let's go ahead and just use her. And as we can see, Amber isn't really hitting the best out of all these characters. I guess that has to do with artifacts, or actually no, because this is the level 50 bow I have, and it's pretty legendary. So I just think that's an Amber's part, or on the article parts. But the only thing she is useful for is, or probably her Bear Bunny. Because without Bear Bunny, we can't pop Lisa's ability. Because as you can see here, she still sucks. I can't believe it. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to pop this so we can do this. Actually, before we do anything, we should probably just get rid of him. But still, the thing I'm very impressed about with this team is that, don't forget, these monsters are like level 80 and stuff, and this is like the 4th floor. they could, if they could easily take down monsters like this, then think of how it will be in the second, third, and first floor. That we are almost done with this one, but unfortunately, Amber is just, Amber is just the only one that's falling behind. And also with her ult building, as you can see, it's not really hitting all that well too. Oh yeah. Oh crap, I forgot there's a time limit to this. Yeah, I think that's something I should have looked at before. So obviously we're going to go here and see how well they do on the artifact dungeons. And if they could get you good artifacts, then maybe this character, no, this team here, the starter team, is very manageable. Let's go ahead and start that, and we're going to start up tough here. Isn't that nice? You know, you have to take this in. You have to realize how stupid some of these characters are. But there is a huge difference between between the Musgrave and the artifact dungeon. And as you can see, we're barely doing anything to these people. And I guess for obvious reasons, it's probably because it's probably because of the artifacts or the weapons, but as you can see, the team, it could barely take one person down. Yeah, that's probably that's probably yeah. Unfortunately, of course we can probably make this doable, but I'm not gonna be sitting here all night doing this. So let's go ahead and go on to the next. And this would be a good time to prove the team worthy, because we're gonna put them up to like newer bosses, you know? Here we are. If the starter team can defeat this boss, then the team's manageable. That's all I'm gonna have to say. And if it could beat this thing right here, then the team is very manageable. And we just need to have, you know, good artifacts for some of them. And I kind of forgot how to defeat this boss. It's been so long. Like I should have been playing this game more. Let's see. Actually, this might be a good experience for me. Let's see. Can we do that? It's kind of hard because I remember doing this with Razor. Oh, I think I remember that. I have to destroy those things right here. And just avoid the fact that we were too late. Nice.
Come a little closer.
But to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that these characters are still holding up. Before I started Genshin, I think I never used Lisa like this. I kind of find it strange on how easy it is just to knock this boss down. I don't really, as I said, I don't really know the name for most of these bosses or characters. So don't get mad at me if I said it wrong. I'm just playing the game. If I were to add more to Lisa, I think the most useful part about her is that she has like her main ability just gives out extra damage with electric stuff.
You're in for a little shock.
So if you were interested in just using just using, you know, some of these characters for like separate different teams. I say Lisa would probably pair well with any Electro users, and Kaya would pair well with any Ice users. Actually no, I think Kaya would probably pair well with any Hydro users. Since as you can see, Barbara is a Hydro herself, and she does give out like water and stuff. And Kaya can easily freeze the enemies. And just like that, we have to finally defeat them. Wow, that was honestly quite great, huh? And we have ourselves a purple artifact. Let's see the details. I'll keep it. It's at least something, right? But before I do the outro, let's go ahead and compare them to like higher bosses, like higher enemies, like this one we have. And as you can still see, the team is like barely leaving hardly any scratches on. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'll say it'll take some time to actually kill the person you want to kill, but with a little more effort and a little more determination, I think you'll get it. Yeah, eventually. Until, you know, we give up and start using different characters. But hang on, let me just get rid of this thing real fast. Well, with this character, I'm going to say this is my own personal thoughts. I think that the starter team is good to use, and I think it is very manageable to, you know, very manageable to not just use, but also to do heavy damage, since you know, with Amber you can release Bear Bunny, and you also have like the best support team with this starter team. And let's not forget about Lisa too, since Lisa does give out the best Electros, the best Electro DPS in a way. And also with Kaya, Kaya's gonna be like the MVP for this team, since Kaya is probably going to carry, even with or without strong artifacts. That's how good Kaya is. But if you want to see more of this or any other Genshin Impact content, you can go ahead and leave it down in the comments, like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if you want me to keep on making short videos just like this, let me know and I'll make more of it. Till then, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Well, better late than never. Well, better late than never, as I always. Well, better wait than ever. Well, better wait late than never. Am I right? Yeah, better late than ever.